So I was working as a venture capitalist in New York City, and one of my best friends was diagnosed with hypothyroidism after 2 years of struggle. And for him, the main symptom of hypothyroidism was his depression. And he met with 5 different doctors. They all told him, like, you just have a depression, go talk to a shrink. And he ended up, because of his depression, losing his job, losing his visa, had to move back to Europe, and then finally got his diagnosis of hypothyroidism. And when he called me to, let me know about the news of his diagnosis, I went online to do some research, and I just couldn't believe the numbers I was seeing online on Google. Just like 25 million people diagnosed, most prescribed drug in the world, most prescribed drug in the United States, 130 million prescriptions being filled every single year in the United States. I just couldn't believe all of that, and so decided to quit my job to start Paloma Health, and that was 4 years ago, and here we are today helping tens of thousands of patients. Really, when we thought about our values, we're like, okay, we're a healthcare company, so we need to be patient first. But at the same time, we have a team, we love our team, and we're like, how can we have values that can talk to both our patients and our interactions with patients, also to the team and our interactions with the team. And so, for example, we're extremely data-driven as a team, but we're also, with patients, we try to rely on evidence-based medicine. And so for us, building on evidence is one of a very important value that applies to both the team, from being data-driven, and to the patients in terms of the clinical plans that we create for them. And so that really helps us in our mission to create a successful company. Over the next 2 years, it's really staying focused on hypothyroidism, improving the outcomes for our patients. And then maybe in the future, we'll start looking at other metabolic health conditions. But for now, we think our focus is a key success factor for us. It's because we're so focused that we can, as a direct-to-consumer company, get those patients, they can trust our treatment plans and our doctors. When we look at hypothyroid care right now in the United States, it's lacking, I would say, mostly 2 things. The first one is, of course, the doctors, because there are huge shortages of doctors across different specialties, and it's especially the case for endocrinologists. And so, of course, access to care is a big issue. And then the second big issue is more around the current standard of care, how we address hypothyroidism. Because believe it or not, lifestyle changes are not even part of the current standard of care. And so that's what we try to bring at Paloma Health: better access to care and better quality of care, of course, by combining lifestyle changes with medical care and with chronic condition management tools. And it's really the combination of those 3 together in one full stack solution that is revolutionizing hypothyroid care.